So you've heard of beat jump, but don't know how to use it or what it's useful for. Find out how to use it and 3 useful ways to use it in your DJ sets coming up. What's going on, guys? Thanks for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music producers. Now let's show you how to use beat jump. So beat jump lets you move forward or backward through a track on beat through set intervals that the user decides. So right here in Serato DJ, on the second row right here, you have either all the way from 1/32 of a beat all the way to 32 beats. I usually have mine set to 16 beats or 4 bars. I find this useful when setting cue points and also when moving through a track. Since most dance music and pop tracks kind of move in 4-bar increments, I find it really helpful and really quick to just speed through a track. So for example, I have 16 beats selected and I can move forward through the track, and notice how it's landing directly on the beat grid. And if I move it off the beat grid just a little, it keeps that same distance no matter what. So this is pretty helpful. For example, when setting cue points, I like to set a cue point at the very beginning of the track, the first beat, halfway through the intro, and then the third cue point where the vocals come in or the intro was done for like a dance song. So for example, I'll lay a cue point down at the beginning here, measure out how many beats are in this intro, so 4, 8, 12, 16 beats, go back to the beginning, beat jump twice to 8 bars in, lay my second cue point, beat jump 2 more times, lay my third cue point. Instead of having to scrub through the track little by little and making sure I'm right on beat for halfway through, or maybe using loops and stuff, I can just click the beat jump twice and be right there on time, and just saves me a lot of time and effort, and I just know that it's always going to be at the right spot. So that's the first way that I find beat jump useful, is just setting cue points and making sure they're precise and right on time and at the exact spots that I need them at. The second way that I find beat jump useful is if I'm trying to phrase my mix correctly. Sometimes maybe you'll have an off intro or an off build-up where instead of 16 bars it might be 20 bars. So if you were just to phrase that mix normally and you miss it, you'd have to wait for the second breakdown or the second chorus to try and mix it in again and make it blend smoothly. But with beat jump, all that's no longer an issue. So in this example, deck 2, if you look right here, this from the blue cue point to the yellow one is normal 16 bar buildup, but this has an extra 4 bar height buildup right here, right before the normal buildup. So if I was to bring in the mix right when the intro ends, this would actually be off phrase because of this extra 4 bars. So let me give you an example of what that might sound like. As you can hear and you can see, the drop already happened for the song in deck A, and I'm not even at the right moment to mix it out on the second deck, on deck B. But if I was using beat jump, that wouldn't be an issue at all. So let me show you that example again, this time using beat jump to fix the phrasing in my mix. And here I'll use beat jump to jump back 4 bars. And as you can see right there, the mix was seamless and it was phrased correctly. So by using beat jump, you can kind of save your mixes if they're off phrase for any reason whatsoever. And this has saved my butt quite a few times. Or sometimes I just use it to make sure that my cue points are lined up right. If I have it queued up correctly and beat matched, I can just move forward or backward in time without having to worry about nudging it back and forth as much. It just gives you more freedom as a DJ. And that actually brings us to the other way that I find beat jump useful, is learning the song structure of each song that I bring into Serato. So what I actually do is I'll go through the track, use beat jump, usually set to 4 bars to kind of figure out, okay, right here, that's 4, 8, 12, 16 bars of an intro. Then if I listen to it, okay, so 16 bars of intro here. I hear that build up, but maybe I'm just listening to the song for the first time. I don't know how long it is. Okay, I see that it ends right here, and that's another 4 bars. So from this point on, let's see how many bars or how many times it takes me to beat jump to the actual drop of the song. So 4, 8, 12, 16, and there's my drop. So say I was listening to the song for the first time, I could go ahead and just mark these cue points and even take it a step further, and I could even label these. So 16 bars, 4 bars, another 16 bars, and then drop. That way I know exactly how far from this cue point to this one I have, and I can learn the structure of each song that I bring into Serato. So you can get really in depth and really into detail, and because you have 8 cue points now and all the major DJ software, it's very simple to lay out an entire track in detail and know exactly where the parts in the song change up and just learn the song structure. Very easy using beat jump and cue points as a combination. Super useful and super easy. So now let me show you how to use beat jump in the 3 major DJ software. Let's first start off with Serato DJ since we already have it open. Go ahead and click on Setup. Under DJ Preferences, make sure that this box right here, Show Beat Jump Controls, is selected. And then you'll get this right here, which is the beat jump controls, which I showed you where to pick your beats and to move forward or backward throughout the track. In Tractor, the beat jump controls are always available. So all you have to do is go ahead and click on the Move tab right here. And make sure you have beat jump selected. And just like Serato DJ, pick the number of beats you want to move. And here's your forward and backward control. Very simple. In Rekordbox DJ, it's pretty simple as well. On the pad section right here, go ahead and click on beat jump, and you actually get pages of beat jump amounts forward and backward instead. So if you had a controller with an 8-pad layout, say like any of the Pioneer Serato DJ controllers, this would work perfectly. So in my case, you know me, I like 16 beats, so I can move forward and backwards just clicking on these buttons with the mouse. Or if I had a controller plugged in, I could just go ahead and hit the pads that correspond to those amounts. So now you know how to use beat jump and 3 ways to use it every time you DJ. I'm sure if you give it a try, you'll find it as useful as I do. If you found this video helpful, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below. As always, thanks for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music producers. See you guys next time.